Hello everyone,
Hi there.
thank you for stopping by today, and we are in our studio.
Where?
Was considered to going somewhere, but it's cold.
Yes, I was gonna say where it's warm and cozy.
Yes, now it's a snow season, cold season in Utah, and generally Utah have it almost very short summer or
Oh yeah, really
fall
short.
or spring, very short time.
Oh,
What
just
we
touching the sound. Sorry,
what
guys.
we want to chat today is about Utah.
Utah.
So if you guys don't know, we are from Utah. We're living in South Jordan. It's like Salt Lake Valley
We
area
live
around.
in Utah. Neither one of us are from Utah.
Correct. We're from Earth. And we are actually thinking to quite a bit more focusing on Utah in our future videos.
There's just so many cool things here. You would not believe the landscape. I mean, we have, I think, the most national parks of any other state.
Well, yeah, and we want even go travel more, explore to the point. You can see right here. See, I got a special map. Yes, it is printed map. It's because I like to draw all that stuff. And we're thinking going to the parks.
But besides that, besides the cool, nature, everything out there, and the skiing, there's skiing, I forgot. That's part of nature? Or is it?
If you're falling down, maybe.
I don't know. The hikes and the skiing, besides all that, there's just fascinating history here, starting with the fact that Utah was once on the equator.
Well, it was some time ago, I think.
It was a swamp.
Yes, and it's white lakes here.
Right. I mean, where we are was at the bottom of a lake, where we are right now. Lake Bonneville, but...
And after it's something raise up, something go down.
But we have, because of the swamp and the history, we have so many dinosaur bones here.
Yeah, that one is other ones on our list to go see those dinosaur. Someday maybe, who knows what's happening in a million years, somebody maybe look on our bones same way.
Maybe. Or they'll dig up a little flashcard and figure out how to read it.
If it survived, probably, but... And there will be teeny tiny mice. It's who become intelligence. And they'll dig in like, look on those huge creatures.
Yeah. I think it's mice. And all the different peoples that lived here before the European Americans even came here. There's many cool histories with that. The Shoshone, the Paiutes, the Utes. There's cool history. Sorry, I'm geeking out here. I'm a historian, and there's a big history. And yeah, and then when a group of people came here as refugees, escaping religious persecution.
Yeah.
And then when the railroads came in and they connected up in Ogden, the Golden Spike.
Yeah. So it's a lot of, they have it, ghost towns here from
Yes,
that time.
there are ghost towns. There are ghost-like factories here. There are
some very interesting old things as well. We have it, some haunted places where I want to go visit. And actually, I have a person who actually was in some Indian reservation, and they have this wolf spirit there.
Oh, really?
And the person swear that they heard that and all that stuff. So maybe someday we go, because it's supposed to be like super haunted place.
Super haunted. Well, yeah, usually places of sadness get super haunted.
So it will be interesting to some visit those things.
But then, all right, some of you might know the history of Utah and, all the religious history of Utah and Salt Lake City and how it got founded. But did you know that up the hill from where Temple Square is right now, there was a huge explosion? It was they were keeping, their explosives. They had munitions like, it wouldn't be shed. a building away from everything, just in case, but still close enough to some things. It like shook everybody up.
That's why you shouldn't have it there.
Well, now they keep them even farther away from real life, but yeah, they had, and it's a kind of
So how big destruction was?
Like
few houses or
yeah,
more?
I'm trying to remember if there were even any casualties because it really, I mean, there really wasn't much there. It really was kind of up the hill a little bit. I think it blew out some windows, but it was in the news. Vladimir's like, tell that cool story,
yeah,
and I'm like, okay,
now.
but I haven't read about it recently, and I need to go read.
I
need to like read up on it. But yeah, it shook Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it's happened now. It will be a huge deal.
Yeah, it would be huge.
It's
Well, if it happened there now, it would have
not on there, but even
apartment
some other yeah.
There's apartment buildings.
It will be leveling probably a lot of stuff.
It would. It would be leveling a lot of stuff. But it was, heard all across the valley and probably the other valleys over. So.
Yeah. Well, so in Utah, general, it's also we have a lot of very nice places to visit for the food. We have one of the biggest cuisine for the space here, for locations, like almost packed of varieties.
Oh, I thought you said for the space, like they send cuisine from here up to space?
No. Space is like shrinking space.
For our population and for where we are, we have so many different nationalities, ethnicities that come here. It's a very international town. And as a result, and a lot of people go out to other countries and come back in. Utah's a real foodie, like an unknown like foodie destination, and we are going to uncover how many cool things you can find to eat here because it's surprising for our population.
Yeah,
right?
It's how many, yep. Well, and we visit actually one of them, which I was surprised to say. It's in the video, but generally we can say about that. It's
Feldman's Deli is like the only or the first authentic Jewish deli in Utah.
And it was packed. I mean, really was surprised how packed it was.
We probably went at the wrong time to be shooting a video.
Well,
but except it was the right time. It was the funnest time to go, but we were like shouting.
Well, yeah, it was. The music was playing there. It was beautiful, blues, jazz kind of music.
It was just so wonderful. We loved it.
And it was very unique. Mm-hmm. And so we got some food there. It was one of the best food, I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
And what was impressive for me, it is how fast that food was served. Because usually you go in a place and you're waiting. And I was like, okay, I look at the amount of people there. I was expecting to take time, but it was just like this was so fast. So I recommend this. And we have a list of other ones. What's happening? I went to the social media and I posted in a Utah group for restaurant reviews. Mm-hmm. I posted and I says, hey guys, what do you recommend? And people says, hey, go to this place, go to that place. I mean, they was recommending to go in multiple places. And funny things that combine from comments, because some comments can give me every comment give at least one place, but many of them give me 3, 4, 5, 10 places. And if I combine all of them, it was over 300, well, minus probably duplicates, but I say at least about 300 places that people recommend. And this is a recommendation of the people when they went there. And my question was, no chain restaurants. So it's meaning anything like maybe originated in here, like KFC actually first was in Utah. So, and like KFC and other ones, nope, nothing like nothing chain restaurants, no like Caferio or what other ones? Similar things like, chain.
A lot of chains.
No chain. Everything needs to be local.
Right. Even if they were founded in Utah?
Well, probably the problem with the chain restaurants, the corporations get over
Right.
and they start optimizing and they lose
Oh,
their own flavor, kind
yeah.
of. They
But
lose
like,
authenticity.
what about that one sandwich place we love to go to? Oh my.
Oh my, but it's a
It's
chain,
family
but no,
owned.
it's in some cases I will say like Crown Burger, almost Crown Burger get closest one to be corporations, I
Yeah.
think.
Would we
But
go to that one though?
Omai is local, I think.
Yeah. Oh my is
It's just
family
multiple
owned.
locations, but it's
Crown Burger
local.
is family owned too, I think.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
they're getting very close to the my kind of line, so it's
Yeah.
corporation stuff.
Yeah.
And you know you have it multiple places like this in other areas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, so what else? So the restaurants next. We also look at several places, kind of cool ones. It doesn't mean we won't stop going to Disneyland. We definitely will go into California, maybe even more than before.
Because we have family there.
But we're going
Well,
to visit.
we have a daughter there.
Yeah, we're going to visit like Six Flags, more different places. Definitely, I want to go visit. But here's also interesting things. Another about Utah that if you look who visit Disneyland, California, people who live in California, of course, they're number one. And number two, it's actually residents of the Utah.
Utahns.
It's second states. How many
If you
visitors?
ever see anyone walking around with a blue hat and a Y or a blue T-shirt with a Y, they're probably
Or you.
or
Red
a
and you.
red with a U. They're probably from Utah.
Yep. So it's quite a bit amount of
I
people
think
there.
they gave a nod to us last year when there were ketchup packets that said Utah
Oh, yeah.
on the back of them.
Yes, it was actually.
I think that was like
was
a
funny.
nod because no other state appeared. It was
Yeah.
just that, and they're like, if we put one state on here that's not California, it would have to be Utah.
Yes, so the definitely will keep on going because and
Yep.
I like it. I like Disneyland. I think it's a good place, everything,
Yeah.
and I think it's kind of fun place. So those ones. The other interesting things that happening, we do like going to a place like Lagoon.
Do we
And-
want to do that?
I don't know if I can.
Possible?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can.
Or should we at least talk and say?
No, yeah, we
anything?
can. Anyway, yes. So the other things, what I want to say, it's that Lagoon
Yeah.
place. If you are living in Utah and you think you will go more than once in Lagoon right now, till December 1st, they have a special sale. I think it's the best time buy season passes. There are only, what they're, 175 right now?
They're $175 to, yeah, to go for the whole season, like from March until November 3rd.
So yeah, they
Or November, yeah.
so they are. It's the best time to get it. Otherwise, it will go a little bit higher in price. So it's if you ever think you will do it, I will recommend to get right now. And I think it's worth it because if you remember last couple of years when they closed, they used to have this slide on a back by Rapid River, where log right
There was
down.
a log flume, and that log flume was actually from a park in Oregon.
And
they
it's
bought it.
gone. It's gone. That log flume is gone. That area they blocked. They did it.
I think the log flume was getting so old that maintaining it or keeping it safe for guests was just cost prohibited. So for the last 2 years, we haven't even been able to go back there.
But I think I'm so well. I'm not
Yeah.
jumping, but I'm
There's no sink.
excited. Seriously, I'm excited about what coming there, and I'm really it's just in my tune what they're going to put there in that
I
area.
want to pause 1 second. I want to talk about.
Pause.
Pause.
Okay, go ahead.
Guys, we did not get the chat enabled, and we'd love to chat with you, but I don't think we can we can't do this on the fly. So
Yeah, I did
Is
not
it?
have a chat enable.
yeah.
I think I enable. Sorry guys, if we
Is
don't
it?
have a chat.
Oh, it says live chat on yours. Oh, it sure does. Mine is not coming up. Is it?
I don't know. Hello, there's a put it live chat.
Okay.
I think it's
There.
Amy something doing there.
Something's wrong
But
with how
anyway,
I'm looking at it. I'm sorry. Okay. So if I haven't answered you, it's because I haven't seen the chat. So I'll go take a
so
look.
but
Utah's.
anyway, back to Lagoon. So what they're going to do there, they are going to put 3 new rides,
Yes, 3.
and the best of all, the steampunk. theme.
Steampunk.
If you guys don't know, we was when some time ago, how long time ago? It was about 3-4 years, 5 years maybe ago. We have a Steam Fest in
Probably
Utah.
closer to 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was Steam Fest. Steam Fest, it's when people who like this Victorian steampunk things, we have it like Comic-Con, only for the steampunk.
Only Steam. It was a
And
convention for Steam.
I did a lot of photography. I did promo for them. I love it. If you go and check.
Did you load any of your pictures up there? He has cool pictures.
Well, not right now on the
okay.
screen, but yeah, I should do it because, and I'll post it, and I love it. And if you notice on some photography I do, retouching, it's like steampunk. And I'm excited because it's my theme, and I think Lagoon is, you know how you have the strike, you hit the strike. I think that for them is perfect because you have right there all of Western town, yes, and they just build next to those steampunk. And if they slowly adjust steampunk in other areas, I mean, it's gold mine. It's just even so fun to visit all of this land, switching to steampunk. It will be excellent. So I think that is, I'm like looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And besides, they have a carousel candy open, everything. And sorry, I'm just so excited. And I think if even Lagoon go and retheme it some stuff more even to go to this Victorian steampunk.
Well, I was on the Facebook page looking all about it, and someone was so excited that they put this in. I'm like, thank you. I want to keep our Pioneer Village. And the Lagoon Park replied, Pioneer, Dapper, Vanta Crew. It's
Hello,
so good to
thank
see
you,
you.
guys.
Hello. But yeah, Lagoon Park replied that Pioneer Village is here to go. It's never going away. And yeah, this combination of, Pioneer Village, the pioneers, and technology, which Utah has a lot of innovative technology. We have the Silicon Slopes, that's important to us, and just like all this and imagination, and we have a lot of creativity, and it's like perfect. Like a steampunk thing right there is like perfect.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm looking forward towards this. That could be quite a bit fun.
Yeah.
To do that.
Very exciting.
And beside that, they fixed other one attractions because the last time, if you watch our videos, one was literally last day before closing was there. They actually reopened Samurai.
The Samurai.
They finally fixed these rides, and they fixed it.
The Century Swings. We thought we saw them testing it, but when we went the very last, it wasn't open, and they had taken the dummies down, so I figured it was good, but they didn't open. They didn't open it then, so.
But
they had been testing it with dummies in the seats.
Lagoon is currently closed,
except for the beer garden.
And that's what I was saying. We probably go visit there because they do have some concerts, and they do have some nice performance. So we'll probably going visit the beer garden there.
I wonder if before Lagoon proper opens, if there might be sneak peeks of Candy Carousel and Peacock.
Will be interesting.
Peacock Parlor.
If they are even allowed, we can dress up, put those fancy dresses on Amy with long wigs, have it, my goggles, everything. Because I have a lot of outfits.
Steampunk girls didn't wear high wigs because they're...
Well, the heads, goggles, I have all of that stuff.
Yes. They wore cool hats.
So yeah, that one will be cool.
But yeah, that would be very cool to go to. I'm super excited. On that, they have some concept art, and I think they showed different kind of canning machines. I think from other places they've seen, and then there was concept art. They're like gonna have like a candy waterfall thing there. A candy waterfall.
That could be
What is
interesting.
that? That's interesting.
Well, the rides is they have it. One
The,
is like X swinging, I think. They have it concept
yeah, I
art. You can
forgot what
look at this.
I forgot what they called that.
Another one like huge
The
swing
other one,
rotation.
well, yeah, that one, and one is like called the Time Tinker, and it on each of four sides it has two arms that
What about third
has
one?
seating on each. Huh?
You know third one?
No, they haven't revealed that yet. So, uh, a little while ago, they did the first of three new rides in the district, and then the Time Tinker was the second of three new rides, and they have not revealed the third ride.
It's actually a big addition. 3 rides. Seriously.
Yeah, that is huge, you know, and
I wonder.
I think we may have all been saying, oh, Primordial just really stopped things up, and it might have. It really might have. But I think even that whole time that they were still trying to get Primordial up, they were working and planning and managing this new area,
Where is
the
that will go?
district.
Because I'm just thinking if it's not placed, because they're going to put in that.
Well, the swing one, what did they call the swing one?
But how much
I'll look,
space it's
I'll look.
needed?
But the swing one is like a off the shelf kind of a ride from Art Imagineering in Germany. It swings around, and then there's a swing on it that it goes. It doesn't. The swing itself doesn't turn around, but it's crazy because the arms are doing that. And the footage of a different one like that was going over the water.
Oh, okay.
So what I think is that big retention pond that they have for Rattlesnake Rapids, I think it might end up doing something over
okay,
there.
I
In
see where
fact,
they can put
look
it.
at that
With a
whole
barn.
pavilion where we can, where we can get drinks, and there's a little shop. Think about maybe there, or where we saw the
Okay.
one of the scare houses.
Yeah,
That area.
I see they can put it there. Well, they have a room
They
there.
do have a picnic pavilion, but they could take
It will be
they
nice if
could
they
take that
expand
out.
it.
It's kind of out of the way. Almost no one ever used it, so they have the space.
Yeah, that will be actually very interesting. I
The
don't know.
Time Tinker, that one with the four sides, it's interesting because I'm not showing it very well, but the arm swings around on one side, and on every side is an arm with at both ends, the seats for the rides on every side, and as they go around each other.
So it's called
It's called the Time Tinker. It looks really cool, and it would be
puke maker.
no, I don't think so. I actually think it will be a fairly mild ride to go on.
Huh. Interesting, because if you said this arm,
But
and
it looks like it could look really cool. Next time, maybe
that
we
could be
should
interesting.
get the drawings at the
Oh
concept
yeah,
art.
we'll definitely put it arms.
But
that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the other things, if you guys remember, knowing in Utah, it was Evermore Park,
Yes.
and it was a very interesting idea.
And there was a lot of talent involved in that.
And it was a very nice originally kind of creation. It was fantasy, some other stuff. Buildings was done very nice. Sadly, it was closed.
That was
so they stopped.
it got closed, but a lot of the talent involved in that might be there. That one might be opening.
Well, that's
going to be reimagined, right?
Recently announced actually the original owners, not original owners, but who have it.
Are you talking the announcement a couple months ago?
Yeah, I think they have a new one that says they're actually in a path to reopen this. So I wonder what they're going to do, what kind of theme park. From what my understanding, what they will try to do, it is less role playing. It's what they're trying.
They had
and
tried
more
this.
just a theme park. You go look on some stuff, have food, shopping mall, kind of more themed things. So we'll see.
I think that would work because it's
not very much space
hard
there,
to manage such a huge immersive experience as they were attempting.
Yeah, we'll see if it's happened, but it was a lot of reviews. People was very excited, and I was there shooting at the opening.
Yeah.
So we have interesting things, but that is another interesting place. Well, other things in Utah, We don't have at water parks. They're kind of closing because this season's very hard.
Are you
Very
talking
short
about, right,
time.
yeah, here during the winter. But it's the ski parks. People go up in the mountains and
Yes,
ski.
and we will
Or just
try.
sledding.
Okay, you know
Maybe you can just...
what? 25 years we live in Utah, we never skiing.
I've lived in Utah for longer, and I never skied. I think
Well-
we got to, there was school trips to it, but I think my parents felt like I would enjoy summer camp more than school trips, and they could only choose one. And I think they're right. I agree with them, but I never could go.
So this year we will try to go skiing for first time. Well, let me rephrase. For me personally, first time down the bigger hill.
Down
But
bigger
you did do
cross country.
Well, it's a require. In Russia, you like require from tiny age.
Really?
Yes, it's a require school physical things.
Oh, it's part of your PE. It's
Yes.
cross country skiing.
Yep,
Oh,
it's
that's
required.
cool.
No, not when I was in PE. It wasn't cold. It was cold.
It wasn't?
It was cold. And when I was in college, Sam, it's required, and you require so much. And when I was in military, required. But in military was a little bit funner because at least we go from hill and shooting machine guns at the same time. So that was a little bit more interesting for teenage boys. So, but it's like, you know, in James Bond movies, you see those skiing and the shooting kind of like that, only except that for the movie, in reality, you do a little bit different way. But
yeah.
so, but from skiing, I never done. And, you know, it's interesting because in Utah, it's considered the best fluffiest snow. Another one's in Colorado.
Best snow on earth.
But in Colorado, because they have trucks, kind of more interesting, different size. But in Utah, apparently the best snow. And that best snow, it's what bring Olympic Games back here in 10 years.
Yep.
So we
2034.
have it before in 2000. What's year 2000 we have it?
2002.
So yeah, we have it one Olympic Games. And now in 2030, we will have another Olympic Games here.
Yep.
So Winter Olympic Games.
2034.
So that could be quite it. And yeah, we try to do this. It's got a lot of cool places around Utah and just enjoying. So we're going to look on them. And so that is
There's
about
some cool Christmas things that are here in Utah that are just really, really cool. This is a place monument has something up there called Deseret Village, and they bring a little bit of living museum back. There's a lot more in the summer, but they come here in the winter and show what Christmas was like in the old days. That's cool.
Well, Kase, it's what we're planning to do, kind of going there.
And there's lights downtown.
and
Square.
Yeah. So this is kind of Utah. Of course, we have it beside Utah. We have some other plans, you know, and I don't know how many of them will come reality.
Blue sky plans.
Exactly.
We'll talk about them later on.
Taking a car and just drive and stop to Vegas, to
I want
LA.
Well, it won't be this year, but I'd like to hit every state in the U.S.
So
I would love to do that.
Yes, I don't know if it's happen
It's
when.
doable.
Well, it is doable, except will be very hard to drive to Hawaii.
Don't they have a ferry or something?
No, but you can take teeny tiny car and just drive.
Put it on a boat.
Yeah, and
do the
drive in a
boat.
circle in a boat. You can do this.
Okay.
Alaska will be a little bit easier.
That would be very interesting to drive up to Alaska.
Well,
that could be beautiful.
Actually, you can. There you can take ferry with your car. It's
Oh,
what
and
those
go
guys.
over
so
to
from
Russia?
here, no, you're going
other
to
little-
Washington, and from Washington they have a ferry going there to portion of Canada and then more and to Alaska.
Wait, they
and you
do
have
have
a car.
a ferry?
Yes, they do actually. You remember? Oh, I don't know if you researched or not, but
I haven't researched
it
that.
is
I didn't
possible.
know. Is it like a cruise you take and you drive your car on it and then because
I don't know
how long would it
details. I
take?
just know somebody who did that.
That's kind of cool.
So,
That would be interesting.
except only in Alaska, you probably want to go in a early spring kind of, or more when not mosquitoes. If you go
I
later,
think it would be
it's too
fun
much.
to go there when like we have a midnight sun. When it's sunny all day.
Yeah, but you need to go sleep.
Well, that's why people have blackout
Probably.
curtains. They
But
do.
so that is what happened. And how to say, obviously in California, I want to visit so many places. I want to go Legoland, the Sea World, the zoo. They have it. Speak even down the coast, drive by the coast. Look on all those
There's
beautiful sceneries.
all up and down. In fact, if we're talking about Alaska, the road goes all the way up there. It's beautiful.
See,
It's a beautiful
and
drive.
in California, I want to go see those huge trees.
The redwoods.
Yes.
The redwood forests.
So I want to see redwood
Carlsbad
forest.
Caverns.
Actually, redwood forest I want to see even when I was in the Soviet Union in
Yeah.
school. I want to see those ones. Sound like swimming in a lake.
And we
I
have
told you before.
Timpanogos Cave up there. That's back to Utah, Timpanogos
Yeah,
Cave.
back in Utah, swimming in a lake. It's what I will probably do swimming in a lake just for fun because I need to make the check mark.
You can do that.
And it
I
will be
did
in
that
the spring.
earlier in my life. and I
Oh, you
need to
did
do
swim
that
actually?
again. No, because it was impossible to swim. But I
Well,
did
but, I mean,
wade
you put-
out. I did wade out into the. Yes.
You actually
When I
cannot-
was young, I
You
waded
you just
out.
lay down like
and
this
I tried to do that, but I was skin and bones, no fat on
So-
me at the time, so I couldn't float
you,
very
you just
well.
you just lay down like this and float.
Kind of, yeah.
That is weird. Okay, well, it's what I was thinking. Tried, but you probably need to bring with you. They have a place probably where they can shower after this and do all the stuff. I'm
On
sure they do.
Antelope Island, they might. I don't know.
Well, we can find a place, obviously, but that is need to be on a checklist. Need to
Okay.
do that.
We'll try that
So
before the lake
there's
disappears.
a lot of stuff to do, a lot of place to visit, a lot of food. If you have any suggestions, guys, please post it. Comments, tell, hey, this is a great place to taste the food. That is very nice. This is nice place to go visit in Utah if you know something. The other states will be also appreciated. For example, where you think it's a great amusement or theme park or other things, because other ones outside the state, it's a Dolly Park. Will be interesting to go visit that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It will be. I'm coughing right now. Let me grab the drink. So that will be quite a bit fun to see it. Well,
I just wanted
we
to.
do kind of have it from studio, kind of our cast. I think we're going to more try to do them outside. Probably go with the Christmas lights maybe next time.
Live? I
Yeah.
think that would be cool. I want to.
Oh.
I want to visit some of those
Sorry,
giving
guys.
machines too.
The which one?
Giving machines.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're going in downtown. Probably going on those lights. So we'll see. Probably next our broadcast will be. Hopefully it won't be too cold. We'll see.
Well, we've got the coats and stuff.
Yeah.
And even the gloves.
But skiing, I'm kind of interested in looking skiing. I just wonder how much screaming will come out of me going down the hill and scream. And Hill will be like, and I'll be like, I'm going to die.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
You'll be like, this is cool. This is cool.
Yeah, but
That's what I will do just before I break my leg. I'm having so much fun. This is cool. Crash.
yeah, but
That will be me.
it's easy. Actually, if you had a couple of sticks, you can. The things, of course, I don't think we'll go buy equipment. It's people, everyone recommend just rent it. It's what you want it.
Right.
And we also have some friends who post their instructors, so we'll see
That will
how
be
much
cool.
they can help us. At least just don't do that stupid things.
Yeah.
So
Just-
we'll see that one. I'm looking forward. That one will be fun. So what else going on? I think that is about things
Yeah.
we're going. So Christmas, Thanksgiving is done.
Then there will be New Year's. I don't know where we want to do New Year's.
Well, yeah, we don't know. Well, we'll see when it's come there. But in January, how say we have a lot of things. If I put it on a list what to do, and it's like so much stuff actually we want to do.
We want to go see BattleBots in Las Vegas.
Oh yes, that.
Live.
Well, this is out
That's
of
probably why
Utah.
you're out of Utah.
But yeah, we how
Really?
say we'll go take a trip. But this will be in Utah. That will be very cool. How say this map? It's got all of these parks here, and I do like. I don't know if I'm that old, but I do like printed maps. Because it's
Printed
kind of
maps
cool.
are cool.
Because you
They
can
look
put
really
it.
cool.
You can put it and look on them, you know, and
How many of
because you kind of look on them, and we are right here, and you can see on a map.
I remember being a kid and
Imagine where you're going. Well, St. George kind of fun, but
St. George is very
I
fun.
think
And Moab,
lake-
I'd love to go to Moab and go to Hole in the Rock and
Goblin Valley, so it's a
Goblin
lot of. I
Valley.
mean, it's a lot
There
of
are
cool
so
things
many.
there.
And if we're going out of Utah, like there's 4 corners where we have 4 states, and there are many very cool, fun things.
So yeah, a lot of stuff. Well, I think that is about. Well, oh, before we jump out, just few updates. What's going on with movies and everything? The new trailer of Snow White out,
Yeah.
and it's well, they just released recently.
Did you see
third
it?
one, yeah, I saw
You
it.
saw it?
Yeah,
What did you think about it?
it's okay. We'll see. I think they changed story in the end.
You think they?
Oh,
you think they went
I
back
don't,
and
no,
rethought the whole thing?
They changed story in a way. She, from what I saw from trailer, it wasn't. She kind of tried to rebel, make a revolution against the
The evil queen.
evil queen. Yes, because she gave it bread to the person. I don't think the prince was permanent there at all. It was
I think
somewhat.
the prince was possibly the person she was giving the bread to.
Possibly. So we'll see on that what will happen with this movie. So that one trailer, and they say it's March, if I'm
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they put it on
But
March
someone
release.
else, I saw someone else say that in the quarter earnings that they didn't even mention. Bob Iger didn't even mention Snow White when he
Well,
mentioned a lot of the other movies that are coming out.
And maybe they don't want to put it on a highlight. They maybe want to release it, but not steer before release.
Maybe.
Because
yeah.
trailers is out, otherwise they will pull off trailers.
Oh, well, yeah, the trailers are out. It's coming out. But I think they did a rethink of it because it was supposed to be out this year, right?
Well, yeah, because they changed dwarfs, because feedback. And as we said before, to me personally, I don't think to take 2D and just convert to 3D and tweak with original story is a good idea. Personally, I'm more like Maleficent, when you take a different approach to total different, expand the story. Not just rewrite story, expand the story, like Maleficent
This
movie.
could end up being an expansion of the story.
Not what I saw.
Not what you saw?
Well, in a trailer, same. If you see in a trailer, they just do same things. We'll see if they.
But all right, so I have a question then. Maleficent was
Like prequel almost, or whatever.
yeah, change in the story because we understood
From her point.
all of Maleficent's experiences and
Yeah.
her point. And it changed the story a lot. Now you watch it and you see something different. But Snow White, what if you do the same thing with the heroine? Are you saying that if you do the same thing, expand the story of the hero of a thing, you're not?
Well, okay. What about if you just take from point of view of Prince who fell in love, and now for all these years he going and search her for adventure to try find her. We never know what he was doing.
Are you
But
talking
somehow
about Sleeping
Prince.
Beauty again? Maleficent?
No, it's Snow White.
Snow White, okay.
Yeah.
He saw her at first.
What Prince was doing there, for example. You know what I mean? For all this time. Why he ended up in the forest afterwards? He obviously was searching.
Yeah.
What he was doing all those years. I'm just saying
No,
different
I think
story.
he just happened to be in the forest and he happened upon the glass coffin in the movie, in the cartoon.
Actually, well, no, actually the dwarfs brought him to there.
Oh, okay.
Because he was searching for her.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah. But he did, yeah.
And in a real story, the actually dwarfs in a written story, dwarfs drop the coffin. It's broken. It's how she slid out. It's
Yeah,
different
I
story.
know, and it fell out of her
And
mouth.
and the evil queen was dancing hot shoes till she fell dead. So it's meaning they have white hot iron shoes put on her feet. It's a very gruesome story.
Yeah, the real story is kind of
And she
gruesome.
was dancing in those burning shoes till she fell dead. So it's actually a lot of Brother Grimm's, lot
The
of
Brothers
stories.
Grimm?
It's a grim story from grim people.
Yeah.
So it is. But anyway, that one is coming. And
Is
on
the
this
word-
highlight note,
Is the word Grimm, does that come from the Brothers Grimm, or
no,
is it totally
I think
unrelated?
I think it's unrelated. We can look up, but
Those old fairy tales are pretty gruesome.
we have also several Marvel movies coming
Some
out.
Marvel movies.
We also have a TV show coming out, Marvel, soon.
Yes.
And we have, well, we have a Daredevil remake. We have other movies coming with Captain America, I think. We they already say Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's in 2 years from there.
They are
I
having
think.
another Guardians.
Of course, you remember how and
Without,
Peter Quinn.
Without.
No,
Oh yeah.
he come at home, and they kind of hinted
Yeah.
it will be more about the Star-Lord kind of things going on.
More about Star-Lord?
Yeah, it's more from, well, I'm assuming because it's what the hint
Or is
released.
it the Guardians of the Galaxy separate from?
I don't know, but I think
Because
it's more
he's
will be with the Star-Lord things going on there. So that one will be, and yeah, a lot of TV shows on the Disney Plus, the new ones coming out. There, another big ones is, of course, as I said before, Universal Studio opening in Florida, a new one, and they have it for.
You really want to
Oh,
go to
I
that
do.
one.
I do want to go because they have it monsters, classic monster things with a castle, with a vampire. What's his name? Oh,
What? Count Dracula?
Dracula castles. Yes.
Dracula, not Count Dracula. That's
Dracula castles. They have it.
Dracula.
Frankenstein things. They have it. Werewolf. The wagon there. I mean, they have a lot of stuff when you look. So that one is cool. They have it also the new Harry Potter, and I want to go because it's much bigger Harry
I want
Potter
the new
there.
Harry Potter. We haven't even seen the old Harry Potter in Florida.
Yes, and they have it another one, Super Mario, big one there with a new Donkey Kong ride, and they have it How to Train Your Dragon zone. They're releasing a new movie now. It's coming out in the.
You know, when I watched that
live.
trailer, I was like, did they use the same exact rigging on the dragon?
Why not?
What I'm talking about is 3D rigging, like when you do a movement. Did they like
Why not?
use
Motions is there.
that same motion, just like totally, like put it onto, because it was the same. Like the way the dragon moved, it was the same. And I love How to Train Your Dragon.
So
hopefully this is a better live action than
the
some of them are.
other
good, though.
releases, Moana is out, I think. New Moana 2. I don't know
Oh,
how well it does, but I don't like when they take 2D and convert to 3D. However,
But they're doing that with How to Train Your Dragon.
However, I'm looking forward to Lilo and Stitch. I just like Stitch. I like this movie.
Wait, they're live actioning
Yeah,
Lilo and
it's coming, I
Stitch?
think June or whatever. It's coming.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to that one. I
Are
don't
they
know what
doing
they
that
will
with
do.
Moana too?
Just give it time. Give it time. Maybe in Toy Story live action sometimes.
I'll
Who
tell you,
knows?
I think when some people might think it's only a money grab or only a way to renew some of this old IP, right? But I also think part of it is the challenge. Okay, now we have CG, and now we can do this story in live action and with the magical animals and everything. And even though, say, 3/4 of Snow White has got to be CG animated, actually animated, it looks realistic.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool. I think they're also having an Avatar Ash and Fire.
Yeah.
I'm talking back to Disney.
Yeah,
But anyway.
well, Disney, they're adding, they have it in Florida, but not in here, so
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Oh, I was
Well,
going off on movies.
I think it's all what
Yeah.
we have now. Do you have anything else you want to share, or
Anything that I want to share?
I think it's all. It's mostly about in Utah what's happening, what's news, what's coming up.
I'm excited to geek out about different Utah history of different Utah places.
So yeah, same. We're going. I do look forward to go a little bit ghost hunting.
You gonna go ghost hunting?
Yeah, we'll do on hunting places. I want to go to
You
hunt.
really want to do hunting?
Yeah, we'll do. I
Okay.
have people who want to go, so we'll see if we even
Do
spy.
you believe in ghosts?
No. I got a person, actually, it's funny because I ask same and I says, and they're like,
Are you
I
talking?
heard.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's no, not in a way that people think ghosts. Sorry, I don't
You know.
believe it. Same like
How can it-
superstitious.
so
I maybe
what
act
are
for fun, but I don't believe it in them.
Okay. Well,
Like
then I'll start.
knock on the wood or other things. I do
I'll
this
start
for fun.
whistling
But
around the house then.
no, this is I don't like for different reasons.
Okay.
It's just annoying me.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
It's nothing. It was there, but it's not about superstitious. It's more about I just don't like it.
Okay.
Seriously, it's all. But anyway, point is this. I will try to do. I think Amy will have some history. We have some cool stories about Disney, or about the Sauk Lake,
History.
including Charlie Chaplin and other ones.
History is not about dates and stuff. History is about the stories of people, real people, and
Lives.
everywhere has really cool history stories. Like all of you have a really cool story that would be awesome to tell. And so it's just fun to go around and discover and find the new stories because people have done amazing things. And
Everyone.
yeah,
You think it's boring, but
everybody
it's
has
not.
an amazing tale. They really do.
Yep. And we will try to tell the stories.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for being with us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sticking. Be sure just check our other videos, and if you're not subscriber, it's a very good time to subscribe.
Yeah.
Give it like, share the videos, and we'll see you next time. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
See you later. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.